All right, the last thing I want to talk about here when it comes to World War II in Canada is the results that this war had for the Canadians. Now, number one, socially and economically, this war was costly. Socially speaking, it's going to cause some division between Eastern Canada that speaks French and Western Canada, Western and Central Canada that's going to be speaking English. You're going to have the social divide right through here, rich versus poor. Again, we're going to have the Japanese and those of Asian descent living in Canada compared to white Canadians, and the social differences is going to be happening right through there. And then economically speaking, wars cost money. Okay, there's going to be a lot of money that's going to be spent on this effort during this war. That's going to cause some major problems for Canada as well. It is going to allow the economy to eventually boom and really be structured up well post-war, but it's going to cost a lot of money, and this is a time where, again, we're coming out of the Great Depression. Countries don't really have a lot of money. Number two, we get the conscription crisis, as we previously talked about, which just goes to further demonstrate the tensions between English and French-speaking Canada. This is something that we've already known. It's already been prevalent in Canada really since the beginning. However, this is just going to go and demonstrate exactly how divided French Canada is from English-speaking Canada, and how divided English-speaking Canada really is from French-speaking Canada. It's also going to allow the Canadians to become more modern and developed, because the machinery of war is what allows a country to become modern and developed. You can actually have this machinery without actually doing the attacks. And Canada is going to benefit because they have all these weapons, this ability to produce a large amount of stuff, but they weren't actually attacked. So they're one of the few countries on Earth, if not the only country on Earth, that really came out of the war with all this machinery ready to go. The plans of rapidization when it comes to machinery and production, a large military, without actually having any attacks on their individual countries. So that's going to put Canada in a really good position of power coming through. They have a large military, which means they have the ability to influence policies at the United Nations, because when you have a large military, you can get away with a lot more stuff. And they're also going to consolidate the idea of a Canadian identity. Okay, we talked earlier about Canadianization right through here. How do we make ourselves Canadian? This kind of Canadian nationalism, fly in that maple leaf. This is going to really consolidate that idea of Canadian identity. We are not just like wannabe Brits. We're Canadian. We're proud of this being Canadian. We've got hockey. We've got moose and maple syrup. We're good to go, eh? It's exactly what's going to be happening. Okay, Canadian identity is going to really, really blossom as a result of World War II. That's all for Canada. Next, we are on to Mexico. If you have any questions, comments, put it down below. Otherwise, see you later. Good luck. Enjoy some maple syrup.